We're here, the Eaton Red Inc. with head football coach Zac Lemon, and I'd like to congratulate you on your season this year.
Thank you.
As a first-year coach.
That went really well.
And my first question for you would be, how long have you been involved with football in your personal life?
I can't really remember when I wasn't involved in football in some capacity. So I'd say probably about 6th grade on I started playing football. Where I grew up, we didn't have peewee football. We just had flag football, so I played schoolyard football all the time, and then became organized, I believe, in 6th grade. Peewees and flag football, and then middle school and high school all the same.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much all my life.
You have a favorite football team?
You know, I do. Yeah, I love the Broncos.
Yeah.
I'm a big Peyton Manning fan, always was since he was a freshman at Tennessee. And but really, I'm a fan of good football, not necessarily a fan of teams. But yeah, I like the Broncos and I like college football. And so I'm more of a fan of the game than I am of teams. But
yeah,
it's always good to have somebody to root for.
When did you begin coaching?
I began coaching football in, let me think, 2002. I was a junior in college and went back and assisted my high school coach, asked me to come back and help him as much as I could. So 2002, I guess you can consider myself a graduate assistant of a high school football team, and then became an official employee of a high school football team in 2004. So this was my 11th year.
And you've been doing it since then?
Yes. Yeah, so I was an assistant coach for 3 years. Well, no, it would have been 5 years. And then a head coach for 8.
Where did you coach before you came here to Eaton High School?
I was a head coach at Hotchkiss High School, which is in Western Colorado, for 7 years. And that was my only head coaching experience before coming here. And like I said, I coached where I came from for 5 years, 2 years as just an unpaid volunteer, and then 3 years as an assistant at Delta High School, which is also on the Western Slope.
How did you hear about the football coaching job here, and what influenced you to come here?
Every year, whether I was interested or not, I always look at openings around the state, and you always consider, would I be willing to go to this school or not? And my list was always very small of schools that I'd be willing to go to if I ever wanted to make a change. And right away, when you see the name Eaton as a coaching and teaching, I guess, opportunity, take advantage of that. So I saw that Eaton was available, saw that they were taking applications, went ahead and put my application in, and just hoped to get an interview, and then from the interview hope to do my best and hopefully get it. So a very intriguing job from the moment I saw it, and one of the few places in the state that I'd be willing to go, and I was fortunate enough to get hired.
What were your feelings about the season since you came here and helped out with the summer team and all that?
Oh, it was great. You know, from the moment I came, I really appreciate the players and their acceptance of change and understanding how change is not going to be easy. It's going to be difficult at times, but they all embraced our change and took the challenge of working hard and working together and building our philosophies. And I just can't thank the players enough for how easy the transition was, how great it's been, and what we were able to accomplish. And it's exciting to move on from here.
And for the people that don't know what credit means, could you explain that and how you apply that to the football team and the players?
Yeah, so credit was our motto this year, which is really more of our core values. And core values are just something that the program lives behind, rallies behind. And credit stands for commitment, respect, effort, discipline, integrity, and toughness. And we felt that if we put together all of those core values, and that all players understood those core values and followed through with all of them, that we could build a successful team on the field, but also quality young men off the field that are values that they can carry all through their life and what they learned as being a football player at Eaton. So,
what are your final feelings of the season as a first-year football coach here at Eaton, taking them to the Final Four?
Couldn't be happier. You know, you always want to go. You always want to go farther. It's always
Yeah.
a championship mentality, and how great it would have been to make it to the championship. But yeah, I'm extremely pleased with our performance and effort and all of those things that credit represents. I couldn't be happier with where we finished and what we were able to accomplish this year.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Can you believe this overpopulated world and all the time that people spend in the mountains and the hills and whatever, they've never seen it? All those conspiracy theorists. If he was there, I'd know.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time. It was nice having this.
You got it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.